Hello everyone, and welcome back to MyGM in WWE 2K23. Season 2, baby. Let's go. You know, I know that WWE would kind of do their this is the season premiere episode of blah 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 show. And it's like, okay, what does that really mean in terms of WWE? WWE doesn't really have seasons, but here it actually counts. And yeah, we got new rosters, new stuff. We did the draft last time. All is good and well and good and good. We're gonna do it. I don't know if I really want to be dropping 82,000 out of the gate, but at the same time, that's generally a pretty good perk. And before I get into the show, I wanted to take note of some things that I caught while I was setting up the show for this week. I don't know why Asuka's morale went down, or Bayley, or Gunther and Shelton, people that we had last year and who were in good moral standing. I'm not really sure why that dropped off. I don't know if it was because they didn't want to be kept by SmackDown, but that mechanic, I don't know. So maybe that's just something that just happens. I don't know if there's a cause for it. But yeah. So yeah, obviously our holdovers, we had Bayley, Asuka, and Shelton were the ones that I picked. And we were also able to get back Gunther. And I believe that was it. Everyone else here is new. So that should be interesting. I did take a look at free agents. There wasn't anyone in particular that stood out to me. Unfortunately, no Chuck McWagon in free agency, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I also did consider potentially bringing back Beth Phoenix, but she's a legend. I feel like, I was thinking more about kind of approaching this from a story perspective, and I feel like, we had the Chuck McWagon build up in season 1. And, in the future, we could always bring back Beth Phoenix as, part of the tag team with Asuka and make that kind of a callback. But I don't think that's necessarily something I want to rely on. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Our commissioner goal to get free crew booking was to have the most popular available female face and heel fight each other. Well, that was Asuka and Bayley. So might as well put the women's title on the line. We'll make it a tables match. Because I don't want to jump straight out of the gate with a lot of hard-hitting matches. But I guess that is kind of an interesting thing. As the seasons will go along, you'll have more logistics. And by having more logistics, I can only assume that you'll kind of make your budget back quicker. And also, maybe the fan gains will be higher right out of the gate. I'm definitely interested to see how that kind of evolves over time. But aside from the women's title match, we're going to crown new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. R-Truth, former NXT Tag Team Champion, he's going to team up with Kevin Owens to take on MVP and Bobby Lashley of the Hurt Business. I don't know, I think that seems like a fun match to start off with. And as well, I had the thought of having it be R-Truth and Cody Rhodes because they are former NXT Tag Team Champions, but the classes just match up better with if I put Kevin Owens in there. And, I don't know. I just thought that kind of be funnier. The classes match up better, and also, Kevin Owens and R-Truth, I don't know. Cody, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. You never know. We could have Truth and Cody tag up sometime in the future. Mid-card match. Io Sky and Roxanne Perez. Hoping to start up a rivalry there. Not expecting it to do a good rating, but I think between the opener and the main event, which is going to be a TLC match, Shelton Benjamin and Gunther, and that's going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. And plus, that is the one rivalry we had that carried over from Season 1. So right out of the gate, can just jump back into that feud. TLC is maybe a bit strong to start off with, but I'm not really sure what the other shows are going to do. So I kind of want to, I want to start strong as well. So I feel like this is a pretty good match card. As well as that, Cody's going to do some advertising. He's got 89 popularity and a 5 promo skill. I'm pretty confident he's not going to lose a whole lot on that one. I could be wrong, though. Rhea Ripley going to self-promo, and Ricochet doing a charity promo. I'm going to have to keep an eye out on some of these people who have really bad morale. Seems like that could be a bit of a handicap right out of the gate, but we'll see exactly how that plays out. I think I took a look at all the season challenges already. Somehow we already fulfilled a promise to somebody. I don't really know when that happened or who that was, but I guess that's cool. I'll take that. And I don't think I'm gonna play any power cards just yet. Although, yeah, we have, there's so many cards. Right, this is actually what I was gonna do. We got back, so at the beginning of each season, you get your show perk and your general manager perk back. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think just right out of the gate, try to determine the next SmackDown 6. As long as it's not Bayley who gets randomly selected, it'll be fine. But Bayley has like a 98 popularity, so if it selects her, we're kind of getting, you know, missing out a little bit on that. But let's hope that that's not the case. Yeah, of course. Of course it would select Bayley right out of the gate. You know, for that reason alone, I had the thought, like, maybe I shouldn't go for Bayley. You know, maybe I should wait and see if she drops the title and go from there. But no, of course, it selected her. But it's okay. 5 other people benefited from it. I've already forgotten who all it selected. I think it was like Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Cody. Did Rhea get it as well, I think? Gunther got it. Yeah, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't think that one, you know, missing out on 4 popularity will make the biggest deal in the grand scheme of things. But let's go ahead and confirm the book for the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown. And yeah, I'm not planning on playing any matches this episode. It's the start of a season, so I kind of want to get going with it, I think. So we have Asuka versus Bayley, tables match for the Women's Championship. But Bayley hangs on to the title, so she is gonna keep a grip on that Women's Championship for right now. She's gonna prove to the world why she was one of our keepers. Ricochet got us 5,000 on the charity promo. All right, mid-card tag team title match. R-Truth and Kevin Owens against the Hurt Business. And it's R-Truth and Kevin Owens who captured the tag team titles. 3.5 stars, let's go. And that is a new rivalry as well. Rhea Ripley goes up 2 popularity on the Self promo. Mid-card match, Io Sky, Roxanne Perez. And that is a win for Io Sky. Yeah, disappointing. That's to be expected. Not a big loss. Cody Rhodes, nice. Got us 21,000 on the advertising promo. Only dropped 2 popularity. We love to see it. And main event time. You know, now I'm kind of tempted to watch this one. Yeah, but it's a TLC, so it might drag on. Maybe, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it just yet. It's the first show. Shelton Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, and the win goes to Gunther. And that's 4 stars, but it's not telling me that it advanced the rivalry, so that's unfortunate. But we got time to work on it. And now we see how Monday Night Raw is going to open out of the gate. So TLC triple threat, Nikki ASH, Charlotte, and Danielle Wallace is the one who picks up the win. 4.5. Okay, so they had a level 3 rivalry carrying over from the previous season. All right. Noam Dar, embarrassing promo. I take it that didn't do what they were looking for. Tag team tables match, Ilya Dragunov and Eric. Well, I don't know why it's not Eric and Ivar, but they can do what they want, I guess. It's a mediocre 2-star tag team match. Nothing on the Self promo. That's brutal. Mid-card match, Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. Of course, Shayna Baszler, a former SmackDown superstar. That gets a 3-star match. So we'll see what Shayna does over on Raw. Braun Breaker cuts an excellent Self promo and goes up 4. And main event time, Raw Women's Championship on the line, Extreme Rules match, Alexa Bliss, Piper Niven, both at 100 popularity. So that's probably gonna, yeah, okay. So we had a bit of a better mid-card. No, not exactly. You know, Raw might have actually gotten the edge there. But we had the charity promo, so that might make the difference. NXT, the tag team of Cameron Grimes and Chad Gable against Johnny Gargano and Commander Aziz. That is a win for Gargano and Aziz. A 2-star opener, but it does start up a new rivalry. 2 popularity on the Self promo. Dominic I was mistaken. Eric is on Raw and Ivar is on NXT. I definitely didn't process that correctly during the draft, but it's a mid-card triple threat. Who walks away with the win? It's Braun Strowman in a 1.5-star disappointing match. Alba Fire goes up 3 popularity, mid-card tag team match. We're still getting Dana Brooke and Ronda Rousey. You know, I guess they put a bit of a spin on it that it's a tag team match, but like, it's still happening. We're never gonna escape. That call-out promo didn't really seem to do anything. And main event NXT title on the line, and we're back here again. Rey Mysterio versus Omos, falls count anywhere. And just like that, 5 stars, sure. Go for it, game. And Omos is the NXT champion once again. You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same, I guess. I appreciate that it's week 1 right out of the gate and the fans are already tired of Rey Mysterio and Omos. If that's not 2K23 MyGM in a nutshell, at least as far as how the AI plays it. Oh boy, MVP and Bobby Lashley work really well together as a tag team. That's kind of a no-brainer. So we went up 89,000 in our budget. So I really could, if I wanted to get that 600,000, I could probably do it in a week. We got a rating score of 107 plus 42,000 fans. Raw got a 117 plus 48,000. So yeah, we're definitely not starting off with the lead. Logan Paul and Drew Gulak are an incredible tag team, apparently. NXT got a 109 for 43,000 fans, so I think we're gonna take last place in week 1, but just like, we're not too far behind. Gigi Dolan and Ronda Rousey work well as a tag team. And we got our commissioner goal this week. Cool. Wait, what? So wait, I feel like, okay, maybe I am misunderstanding, because it looks like the fans to some extent carried over from the previous year. I thought they would reset, so I guess I misunderstood that. So it actually doesn't matter. We are in first place. Good for us. All right, week 2, we're in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Ooh, the double cost card, huh? All right, I see how it is, Kurt. Kurt, not wasting any time, coming right out of the gate. How's it going? Just wanted to wish you luck for the coming season. Looking forward to it over at Raw. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to let you know that I plan on taking NXT to the top of the power rankings. Well, Bischoff, you've got a pretty big gap to bridge there. Yeah, not quite at the point where we need any promises just yet. Have at least one Iron Man match this week, and we'll get coast to coast. Yeah, but with that double cost power card, it's definitely... Oh, give me the fixed match. And I do see that the cost of power cards seems to have gone up across the seasons, so that's interesting. You know, it's entirely possible that I could play... so what all did I have? I have a free crew booking, 2 free advertising, so I might be able to try to, like, bridge the gap that way, potentially. Just out of curiosity. Bianca Belair's in free agency. That would be a good get, but that's 300,000 right out of the gate. And still no sign of our boy Chuck McWagon. So maybe it just wasn't meant to be. All right, and now the week 2 show, I think, has more or less been put together. It's gonna cost us 60,000 to run the Iron Man, but that coast to coast might come in handy somewhere down the line. But it's also like, you know, some of these are yeah, there's only actually one of these that is randomized. Everyone else, you can see exactly what reward you're gonna get. So it's probably, you know, probably all right to go for the coast to coast. I think, yeah, it'll cost 60,000, but I might try to balance that out with, like, I could do the free arena booking, but honestly, that's probably, you know, 35,000 could be quite a bit saved, but I feel like that's much better to do for, like, the big stadium. Or, you know, I'm hesitant to run a SmackDown out of a big stadium because I'm not 100% on, like, what the potential penalties of that could be. Yeah, so we have 1 free crew booking. That would save us 10,000, but an advertisement would save us 15. So I think I'll go ahead and play one of my free advertising cards this week because I'm trying to see if I can hit the 600,000. No one's doing advertising on the promo side of things, but hopefully it'll still get to where I'm wanting it to be. Maybe not. It's possible, but might be a bit of a stretch. We're going to go ahead and, for our promos this week, Io Sky is going to call out Roxanne Perez, and we've got Roxanne Perez doing a self-promo, try to, get the newer stars a little bit of popularity and stuff going. And also, she did not have much stamina, so also hoping to recover a little bit there. Bayley, going to do our charity promo for the week because I just didn't have anything for her with how the show worked out. I guess I could have made this a triple threat, but I don't like having empty promo slots. I'd rather make use of that. Opening match, we're going to do just one-on-one, Shelton and Gunther. Unfortunately, last week's match didn't really build their rivalry, so trying to keep that going. This week, I've decided, just for story reasons, I know obviously gameplay-wise you want to keep putting people against each other, but I try to, mix it up as much as I can. But I think, for this tag team rivalry, we can call it like a best of 3 or best of 5 or whatever it takes to conclude the feud. So this time it's a tables tag team match, and of course it's MVP and Bobby Lashley of the Hurt Business taking on R-Truth and Kevin Owens. Tag team titles are once again on the line. It would be tempting. I could very, very much just crown the world champion right here. Like I did the Intercontinental match last week. Alternatively, I could make the Iron Man match between Cody Rhodes and Ricochet for the world title, but that seems maybe not quite the play. Story-wise, it doesn't make much sense, but ratings-wise, and plus these two were on our show the year before, screw it. One of them, it's possible we can have a dual champion, but maybe one of them's the WWE champion and one of them's the Intercontinental champion. It is what it is. We're gonna run with it either way. So yeah, like I said, Cody Rhodes, Ricochet, it's a face versus face. Not gonna do that great, but it gets us the Iron Man match and the commissioner goal that we're looking for. Maybe the Iron Man match will give it a little more something to do, but I'm not confident in that one. This one's just a straight-up mid-card match. Rhea Ripley and Asuka go one-on-one. Got a nice, face, heel, and class synergy as well. Just gotta watch that stamina with Asuka, I guess. And then, yeah, I already talked about the main event. That will do it for this week, so we will go ahead and confirm the book. Fingers crossed that we'll be able to cross the 600K threshold, but it's maybe, maybe not. So, WWE Universal Championship on the line. It's Shelton Benjamin one-on-one with Gunther yet again. And now Gunther's a dual champ. I feel, oh my god, 4.5, wow. And you know what? Yeah, I think that was a good call. Gunther, I feel like that makes sense for him. Obviously on the main product, he's had this pretty good run with the Intercontinental title. But now, him being a dual champion, it's I don't have to lose the title to get this other one. And yeah, I could have had Cody in a match or something. I feel like that works. There are two of our holdovers. I feel like they deserve the reward. Iron Man, Cody Rhodes, Ricochet, and the winner is Cody Rhodes. That one gets us 2.5. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Bayley got us 5,000 on the charity promo. Mid-card match. Oh no, this is going to start a new rivalry. So it actually overrode the feud with Bayley, which wasn't exactly my intent, but it's probably for the best because they have the class matchup, and it got 3.5 stars just straight out of the gate, so that's pretty cool. Not so much good luck with Roxanne Perez, just +1 popularity on the promo. And then yeah, this tag team title tables match. Who walks away? This time it's the Hurt Business, so we might get a bit of flip-flopping with the tag titles for a bit. But overall, pretty good show from us. And Monday Night Raw, they're going to go ahead and do a triple threat opener. It's Nikki ASH, Charlotte, and Zoe Stark. And the win goes to Charlotte, got 4 stars. Charity promo from Danielle Wallace. Embarrassing promo, but it still got them 5,000 fans. Yeah, they didn't really worry about the promos, so maybe I'm overthinking it too much, but tag team match. It's a rematch from last week. This time the tag team titles are on the line, and look at that. Logan Paul and Drew Gulak are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Who would have thought? Mid-card tag team match. Noam Dar and the WWE Champion Randy Orton taking on Braun Breaker, but that team does not get the win. It's a 3-star match for that tag team match. The win to Wait a minute, Dark KO? Oh, I didn't even process that, but that's exactly what that is. And then main event backstage brawl, Raw Women's Championship on the line. And we got a run-in from Shayna Baszler, and I'm noticing they're both very low on stamina, so could we have an injury straight out of the gate? 5-star match, and the run-in from Shayna didn't even matter. She was just too good. Was not going to lose the title on this night. Oh my god, Hell in a Cell opener. It's Braun Strowman, and Braun gets the win. I would have been surprised if it was the other way around. Natalya cuts a self-promo, nothing happens. NXT Tag Team titles are on the line, and it's a rematch from last week. And the win goes to Johnny Gargano and Commander Aziz for 4 stars. Interesting. Ronda Rousey goes up 2 popularity on the promo. Dana Brooke and Gigi Dolan. So, hey, we don't have Ronda Rousey in that one. And that got 3.5. Call-out promo. That starts a new rivalry, despite being a weak promo. And here we go again. Omos and Rey Mysterio rematch for the NXT title, and Omos wins again. And that gets 4.5. So, Omos, he might not have kept the title at the very end, but he sure is gonna stick with that title for a long time, it seems. So yeah, we were credited with amazing booking this week. I don't think we're gonna come out number 1 in the ratings. Yep, sure enough, Piper Niven is out for 5 weeks. I mean, hey, and the fans grow tired of this rivalry. Didn't it say that last week? Or was that a different match? Might have been a different match. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what NXT's doing. But whatever it is, it's working for them. So we got a 111 plus 45,000 fans, and no, not quite. That double cost card definitely stopped us from getting to the 600K, which is unfortunate, but we'll have to make do. Randy Orton and Noam Dar work well together as a tag team. They got a 116 for plus 53,000 fans, but they lost a little bit of their budget. And then NXT got a 118 plus 53,000 fans and plus 22,000 of their budget. So we definitely have a lead by far in terms of budget. And I'm definitely going to get Kurt Angle back for that double cost card. I'm just going to make sure it's at the PLE and not just, randomly. So next week, we're going to be in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm not happy losing my strap last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. That's easy. Just as easy done as said. And in fact, I can even probably book that match, or have at least one Hell in a Cell match this week for a Health Spa 3 card. Oh boy. For now I'm going to book it as normal because I'm not entirely sure what the stamina champions come out last. Not entirely sure what their stamina situation is. MVP and Lashley. The rivalry didn't go up last week though, which is kind of unfortunate. 53, 60, 48. I think we can put a stipulation. This time we'll make it a slow escalation. We'll make it Extreme Rules. Yeah, we'll do that. Tag team titles on the line, of course. So we're going to keep that. If the rivalry didn't go up, it looks like it's going to be more of a best of 5. That's how a best of 5 works, right? You don't decide it until you're part of the way in. Makes sense. Beginner's Luck 2, lowest popularity on the roster by 10, Tornado Alley, Superstar Training. I don't think any of those necessarily matter. Free agents this week. Nope, still no sign of the boy, still no sign of Chuck McWagon. We do have the Tribal Chief in there. It's so interesting because, from the previous season, it's like, oh, Roman Reigns would be, the number 1 guy. But because these other guys, like Damian Priest and Karrion Kross and Finn Balor, were all involved in the last season's show, it's like, well, Roman Reigns is kind of a, just kind of a chump. He's just kind of a dude. So much for the head of the table. Anyway, that's going to do it for this. Why do I keep wanting to say this week's? That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one.